podstate natočené na video. Challenge mode, to sú takéto klasické. Je to klasický Batman, to obrnený, tu ešte bonusové platy a toto. A Joker, a... Vieš, vyskúšame to za Joker, pretože za ňom tu môžeme ísť. Klasickú bitku, alebo... takýto. A niečo vyskúšame, aspoň nevidíte, že jak sa za ňou hrá. Pretože je to dosť zaujímavé teda. Jo, a on tu má zbraň, takže doslova tu môže sa hrať na pistolníka.
You'll never catch me, Cash.
Hej. Oh.
You just vanished. Hold up. I'm coming with you. A crazy cop killer. I'll cover the door.
Už padaj, vole.
I should be guarding warehouses, not hunting down maniacs.
Počkej, pozor. A nejak dlho mi to vydrží, kurňa. Sorry. Puk, puk. No prdele, oka. Kurňa. No, zabezme to je v podstate na tých klasických mapách, na ktorých sme už boli, iba no občas s rôznymi challengemi. Tu dáme ešte túto bojový. Tu už sme rýchlo vyšli tú pištol, ale to iba raz za túto. Raz za kolo.
done here, I'll carve a smile on your face. Don't take your eyes off them. Let's. You kill him. Punch him again. I'm warning you, I fight dirty.
Jo, rozhodně.
Joker. You killed me. What happened? That's got
Ok, jo.
Send in whoever you want. I'll kill them all and leave them smiling.
Bonusové challenge je tiež ako čo som... Niektoré som trocha kúkal, ale... Také nie sú nemoc o ničom.
Clown. Get over.
Tip.
I'm gonna
Nice.
enjoy teaching you some manners, Joker. Get him back to his cell.
Nevadí. Ja sa je to hlavne ukážka. Extra content je to hlavne za týchto dvoch a to sú... Get the highest score. A ešte najbonusové levely, ale... To sú len... Túto časť sme už mali. To je centaďal. To je schaďal, kurňa. To ešte dáme ešte jeden za obrneného Batmana, lebo... Nie som to príliš...
Batman versus the most horrible, the most violent, and if I might add, downright ugly members of Batman's death row.
No, takže dostal živých akoby v Batmanovej nočnej more. Tak si pamätáte, to je z časy, kde... No, nemal proste... Tieto, tie nočné mory z toho, že mu zabili rodičov, no. Čo? Proste Luko sám sebou, ne? Vždy najde každého enemáka. Uvidím, či sa vrátim aj k streamovaniu Nintendo, protože väčšina už tých novších hier väčšinou tam ja nikto nekúkal, takže vážne neviem, či idem akože tým moc strácať čas, no. Len tak hovorím, nie že by som nechcel, iba hovorím, že proste no... Minimálne aktuálne, s aktuálnym internetom to proste by sa strašne. No a nie, že by sme ho nemohli mať, problém je, nie, že si to nemôžeme dovoliť, problém je s tým, no... Problém je fyzický. Ako to vysvetliť. No. Ale sa to budem v jednoduchosti. Kde bývam, tak hneď... Tak. Už nejakú dobu dozadu inštalovali optický internet. Bohužiaľ, my sme si dali na čas s tým, ak sme to akceptovali, takže nám to dávali až neskôršie. A vtedy jediná voľná prípojka bola zo spodnej časti ulice. To musia natiahnuť kábel k nám. A tu je ten problém. Tá časť medzi týmka, je to zapojkou a našim barákom, je zarastená. A to je práve časť pozemka, ktorú my nevlastníme, v podstate. Teraz aspoň tak to chápem, ako minimálne to aspoň nikto nevlastní. No a to doslova to je tam tak zarastené, že tam bude treba báger na to. No ale to je to strašný, vole. Ja to si môžem takto kúknúť aj Batmana. Takto obrnený, vole, vypadá, vole, jak toto.
Kámo.
Tejto 3 trofeje.
Táto hra je tak milá, že mi urobí cestu k pipke, ktorá ma zobere celkom blízko k hlavnému bossovi. Aby som z celej druhej strany mapy nemusel bežať.
Gratulace. Jo, Scarface. No aké väčšieho tak to nevypadá, no. Ani mu není moc vidno ani tá... No ako ja čo som videl Scarfacea, ne? Toto som videl hlavne zo Batmanovej animovanej série. Mám doslova len takú malú ranu na líci, tak za to, no. Oj, môj. Prečo tam vypadá tak malý, kurňa? No aspoň, že potom už do poslednej hry aspoň poradne upgradeoval. Á, Viktor zás. Jo, máte potvrdené, že týpek má rany všade, okrem hlavy. Okaberné späť, to máš teda. Čo je to za tetovanie? Aké žagardisti. Pán Quincy Sharp. Bože, on vypadá úplne vymletý. Bože, ten ksicht. Gordon. Už proti nemu ideš, ti. Odľa, že už ide na poslednou... Či to môžeš aj vrátiť? Akože k rozhodnutiu, lebo tam si máme až rozhodnúť, nie? Že medzi dvoma bossmi, či?
Ja neviem.
Či toto bolo iba jeden?
Ja neviem, je to iba Kalem.
Kalím. Tak. Jo, Frank Balls, jo, ten nerd, ktorého prezradila whisky. A ktorý tu vole zradil. Páne Bože. Prečo im dali toto na ksichty? Pre pána Jána, chudáci. Ja by som ani... Ja sa neviem, že to šialenci, veď... Keby mi niekto toto dal na ksicht, tak ja ho nájdem a volám mu to na... Ja ho vnúčil, aby to sundal a potom to dám na ňo. Nech si vyskúša, aké to je, ty vole. No, ok, dobre, toto... U tohto tu...
Darova si si.
Je absolútne vidno šialenstvo. Jo. Toto sú typci zo čiernych brán. Čierne brány to bolo vlastne väzenie, kde boli. Batmobil. Už je škoda, že to vyzerá tak strašně malé, kurňa. Ako je to asi taký klasický, keď no...
Hey,
Kapota je moc krátka, by som povedal.
I killed him. You ugly. I killed him.
Máš prestať?
Oh no.
A čo ten druhý?
No, už sa niečo dere.
Jo, ono sa blíži už ku koncu. No dobre, tak to bude charakter trofeje. A konečne ideme na to, na čo som sa už dlho tešil. BIOS. Začneme pekne od začiatku. Nebojte, nie všade budú tieto. No, nebudem to príliš čítať, skôr... Nech to proste nie je moc. 6'2"? Ty vole, som vyšší jak Batman, ty vole. Minimálne táto verzia. First appearance Detective Comics 27 má 1939. Kúrňa. Jo. Toto je zvlášť fakt, keď sa dokázal zachrániť pred Riddlerovou bombou, to nikto sa schoval do sejfu. No sa type na to nikdy nedošiel. Jo, Bruce Wayne.
Ne!
Môže sa okloním, prosím ťa.
Ďalšia lokácia veľká ako tá prvá, kde som vyzabíjal cez 400
Oh bože. Ok, tak tu môžete špitať. Ako som samozrejme hovoril, tak všetko je tu tiež zaznamenané. Takže uvidíte, keď tak, ak by náhodou s tým sekal, tak uvidíte čistý záznam na kanáli. Bude to chvíľu trvať, ale bude. Jo. Ako nedivím sa, ako sa mi zdá, že Alfred býval, toto býval v špeciálnych jednotkách britských, sa mi zdá. Či? No dobre, ticho ty! Neotravuj. Neotravuj, konem si spolu blízko. Jo. Ty toto už je dávno na vozíčku. Ty až to tajme 30 rokov, jo? Zajímavé. Tak jo, už tu máme konečne Jokera. Ty prvýkrát až v prvom Batman komikse oficiálnom. No ako jediným sa ako najprv bola proti hrádovým týmto zlochom, až neskôr sa už potom začali prichádzať títo. Jo, jo, meno sa nevie, to je proste staple. No dobre, dlho sa odmlčím a tuto budeme očúvať.
Take patient interview. Subject has no recorded name. Alias listed as the Joker. In the room is Warden Sharp and myself, Dr. Young.
Oh, is this another one of those boring psych evaluation tests?
No, it's not. So, you're the famous Joker.
In the flesh. So, Doc, do you want me to look at the ink blots again? The first one is a kitten I had when I was a child. The second is, let's see, a dead elephant. The third is a...
Funny. Now let's skip the jokes.
Skip the jokes? Hey, Sharpie, didn't she get my permanent record? Be quiet, clown.
Every doctor that has ever interviewed you claims a different type of psychosis. Everything from multiple personality disorders to, well, the list is endless.
I do my best.
Well, I don't believe it. Anything can be cured given a correct treatment.
And you think you can cure me?
Oh, I know I can. Take patient interview 17. Joker remains uncooperative. My earlier diagnosis remains true. I believe he enjoys his persona too much.
What's up, Doc?
Today I thought we'd try something different.
Oh, you make me blush, Doc. I have a girlfriend.
Dr. Quinzel, I know. I've seen the tapes. I saw what happened.
What can I say? I'm a charmer.
Anyway, I thought it would be good to talk about your childhood.
Oh, ever heard of romance, Doc? I don't give up the goods for free. You'll have to try harder.
What are you hiding?
Didn't you hear me? You my back, Doc, and, well, I won't have you wrapped in plastic and left in a gutter.
Take patient interview 20. Joker is more interesting than I originally believed. When Project Titan is operational, I believe Joker will be the perfect test subject. Good afternoon. Today I thought I'd skip back to our previous conversations about your family.
Of course. I was born in a small fishing village. I always wanted to join the circus, but my father wouldn't really let me.
I don't believe you.
My father was a cop. 1 week from retirement when the mob...
I've seen the movie. What are you scared of?
Scared?
Yes, scared. There's obviously something. Something that made you what you are.
What if I'm too scared to remember? It hurts too much.
Then I can help you. These are the private notes of Dr. Young. Titan is a success. Even my funding worries have been solved after the unexpected donations from Mr. White. Joker has also shown a remarkable interest in the possibility of a cure. Once the protein bonding process is finalized, I will...
Dr. Young, you ready?
Oh, yes, come in.
You'll hurt my feelings, Doc, keeping me waiting like that.
Sit down. You can leave us.
You sure?
We're fine. Aren't we, Joker?
Oh, yes.
Well, if you insist. I'm just outside, okay?
So is he here? Did your patient X arrive?
Yes, I must say progressing more rapidly than I expected. But enough of that. Let's talk about you.
No. Let's talk more about your Titan project.
My what? How do you...
How do I know you have Bane strapped to a table in the basement while you pump him dry? Would you believe a lucky guess?
I've been a fool. Joker was behind it all. He's Jack White. He gave me the money, pulled the strings to release Bane. How could I not have seen it? He's been blackmailing me. He has a crazy plan to create an army of monsters. I want out, but... Hello? Hello? Dr. Young's office.
Please hold for Mr. White.
What?
Hello, Doc. We need to talk.
I'm not doing it, Joker. Do you hear me? Wait. How did you get access to a phone?
Oh, yes. Sorry, Doc. Had to split. I hate small, confined spaces. Reminds me of my childhood.
Another lie?
Who knows? I certainly don't, but let's not get distracted with details. So, anyway, I want my monsters.
I sent you back the money. I don't want it.
Do I look like I care about money? I just want my monsters, Doc. And if you don't give them to me, well then, it won't be funny.
Tak to bylo teda něco. No dobrý, jdeme na dalších. Quincy Sharp, klasika. Ty pesto, Aha! Takže on je zbrusuná postava. Aha. No, ako nedivím sa. Vieš, že nejakého charaktera dal nejako tiež Warna do Blackgate Prison vo Arkham Origins, ale teraz si za to asi nespomínam, jak sa kurňa volal. Neviem proste. No a tiež by ma zaujímalo, že vlastne... Aha, takže Gordon bol už v pôvodnom komiksu, kde sa Batman príklad objavil. Zajímavé. No a nedivím sa, ako s pištolou to je dobre. Cash. Tak jo, fakty. Arkham Asylum Living Hell. Aha, až novom sa objavil. O? No, akkor megyünk vissza. Jo, zás. Batman Shadow of the Bat. 1082. Huh. On máva vlasy. Jo. Ok, na tě drill.
Taped patient evaluation 1. Patient name is Victor Zaz. Diagnosed clinically insane after the murder of at least 20 women in the Gotham area. Hello, Victor. I'm Dr. Cassidy. Seeing as this is our first session, let's spend some time getting to know each other.
I don't need to know you, Miss Cassidy. Everything is meaningless.
Don't you think that's a very negative outlook on life, Victor?
You've no doubt read my file.
Yes, I have. It says you come from a wealthy family, that your parents died, how you lost all the money gambling.
And none of it matters.
Why do you keep saying that, Victor?
Because the only thing that does matter is the mark. Have you seen my work, Miss Cassidy?
If you're referring to the marks on your...
Of course I mean my tally marks. And I have a space for yours. Do you want to see where?
Tak silně doufám, že nie... No, že nie v těch privátních částech.
Taped patient evaluation 5. Victor is not responding well to treatment. Victor, yesterday we spoke about the people you killed.
Ah, the zombies.
They are all people, Victor.
They are zombies. Continuously shuffling through the daily grind, waiting for someone to liberate them.
You mean kill them? The police report states that you've murdered, or liberated, if you like, 20 young women in the last 3 months. Each had her throat slit and was left posed.
They were all lucky to be chosen to receive my gift.
I doubt they would agree with you.
Really? How about you, Miss Cassidy? As you take the elevator to your apartment each night, open the 6 locks to apartment 433. Remember you forgot to buy your cat food? Again?
How do you know
As
where
you sit down on your favorite red chair, cat on lap, just waiting for something to happen. I can make it happen, Sarah. I am your salvation.
Patient's name is Victor Saz. For the record, the patient has transferred from Dr. Cassidy, who is on leave after the incident last week. Hello, Victor. Please, take a seat. Guards, you can leave us.
Sorry, Doctor. Warden's orders. I can't leave you alone with him.
I understand. Hello, Victor. How are you feeling today? Victor, I can't help you if you don't speak.
Depressed. Does that help you? Can you get into my mind, Doctor?
Why depressed?
I'm just thinking about the one that got away. The one I chose. I needed the mark. I want the mark!
Victor has been more subdued recently. Response to medication has been poor.
Touching.
Hello, Victor. Is there anything you'd like to talk about today? Victor! This is going nowhere. Guards! Get him out of here!
You heard the doctor. Get out. Didn't you hear me?
He's got a knife! Ah! Get a trike in him! Get a trike in him! Oh, God! He's on Bill!
He's cutting him. Get him off. Get him off. We need help here.
Victor has been in isolation since the attack on Zagar last week. As I wait for him to be brought up to me, I have had time to review his notes. I am increasingly worried he cannot be cured. He has no empathy for his victims. Deep down, I believe he views all of us as potential victims.
Doc, are you okay?
What's happening?
It's Zaz. He broke out of isolation. He's gone.
Oh, God!
Don't worry, Doc. safest place. He's definitely left the island.
Of course. But someone needs to alert the authorities. He'll need to kill again. Do you understand me? Needs to. Oh no. He's gone after Dr. Cassidy.
Hello?
Sarah, it's Gretchen. Listen to me.
Hold on. There's someone at the door.
Sarah, do not answer the door. Can you hear me? Do not answer the door. It says he's free.
Jo. Já si nevím, jestli to okupa si myslel dal profesionální psychopat. Páně bože. Jo, nedivím se. Nebyla to černovláska? No, nevím, vypadá věc, jak byla z Japonska. A jak já jsem asi to viděl zase z původné verzie, takže jako... OK. Další tady. Frank. A samozřejmě. OK. To bude sranda. Jo. Má být jo, Batman, ty super se 7. Mám být upřímný, to mi asi najviac ľúto zo všetkých. Čo to je zase? Jazdivej kurňa. Neviem, prečo sa mi to stiahovalo, no dobre. Tak jo, pokračujeme.
Is he here yet?
You're kidding me, right? That thing's not a man.
My God!
Hello. My name is Dr. Gretchen Whistler. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I hear you, bitch. So when's dinner? I'm getting hungry.
Taped patient session 2. Patient name Waylon Jones, aka Killer Croc.
So, is this the part where you try and reason with me? Find out why I did it, Doc.
We're here to help you, Mr. Jones.
You got a cure for me then, Doc? Can you make me normal?
Normal is a poor choice of words. No one's really normal, are they?
Figured as much. So, how about this, Doc? You let me go now, and I won't eat you.
You don't really eat people. It's just an urban myth.
Oh, you think? Keep believing that, Doc.
Sit down and shut up.
You think I'm scared of you, Cash? I've got your scent. You're...
And I've got yours too. Know what? It stinks. Carry on, Doc.
Please don't do that again, Mr. Cash. It's not helping. I'm sorry about the problem, but what can we do if you insist on hospitalizing 3 guards?
Strap on whatever you like, Doc. This thing just tickles. I'm happy to wait here. Wait for the bat. He'll be back, and I'll kill him. Then Cash. Then you.
In your dream. Now get up. Now.
Patient interview, Waylon Jones. Progress has been slow. What happened back in that house?
Just business.
Business? What kind of business practices result in a house full of mutilated corpses?
I don't like having my time wasted. Someone doesn't pay. They need a lesson. They owed me.
So you killed them, tore up their bodies. The police never found all the pieces.
should have looked in the sewers.
Are you saying you hid them there?
After a while. Usually takes about 8 hours.
Time to go, Brock. Get up.
Patient interview. Waylon Jones, a.k.a. Killer Croc. Last night, the patient was pacified after a breakout attempt. Aaron Cash is in hospital. Reports state that the patient attacked Cash and in the struggle consumed his left hand. Cash is lucky to be alive. He lost a lot of blood.
Me too. I nearly choked on that bony hand of his.
That's disgusting. He could have died.
He's just food to me. And once I get a taste, I want the rest of the meal. You know what I mean.
Get him out of here. Now.
Got your scent too, lady. I'll see you around. Tick tock, tick tock.
No dobre. Inak pre zajímavosť. V jednom komikse, kde vlastne o ňom hovoril, tak Batman sa mu naopak snažil pomôcť. Ako Bruce Wayne mu dal vlastne aj rôzne nabídky na prácu. Bohužiaľ, no... dopadlo. No a nedivím sa, Redder je ešte zo 48. atribúty. Jaká vždy liberálnistka. No dobre, ideme na to.
Patient interview 21. Patient's name is Edward Nigma, also known as the Riddler. So, Edward, Warden Sharp tells me you've been leaving threatening riddles scrawled on the asylum walls. Again.
One would have to be severely paranoid to read threats into harmless riddles, Dr. Young. May I test you with one?
Very well.
What is it that walks on 4 legs, then 2 legs, and finally 3 legs?
A human being. As a baby, it crawls on 4 legs. As an adult, it walks on 2. And in later years, it uses a cane.
Good try. But the answer to all 3 is a baby. True, it crawls on all 4s, but cut off its legs and it can only wiggle on 2 limbs. Give it a crutch, it can hobble around on 3. You see?
It's horrible. How can you even joke about that?
Easily, Doctor. It's not my baby.
Taped interview 39. Patient's name is Edward Nigma. At this point in time, I've yet to decide if Mr. Nigma is a suitable candidate for the Titan process. I'd like to talk about your childhood.
Miserable. Next.
By all accounts, that is where your fascination with riddles began. I believe discussing those years could explain your compulsive behavior.
Very well. My father hated me. Always called me a moron.
I see.
I was determined to prove him wrong, so I entered a contest at school. A $20 prize to the kid who could figure out an almost impossible logic problem. I won, of course.
And that pleased your father?
Hardly. He was convinced I had cheated. He kept yelling, "You must have cheated! Admit it, you moron! You cheated!" I swore I didn't, and he hit me for lying.
I'm sorry to hear that, Edward.
Don't be. He was right.
Patient interview 44. This is yet another interview with Edward Nigma. I have yet to make up my mind whether he's a genius or just deluded. Whichever one he is, just being in his company is both irritating and exhausting.
Hello, Miss Young. You look tired. Anything you need my help with?
No, thank you, Edward. I am here to help you. We all are.
Forgive my arrogance, Doctor, but if you think I need your help, well, you're in the right place.
Let's look at it a different way. Throughout your career, you have specialized in bizarre traps and convoluted clues that more often than not result in the death of the unfortunate participants.
And if the citizens of Gotham were smarter, my games would be merely an amusing diversion.
Instead of death traps.
You really should be thanking me. Weeding out the ignorant, the stupid, the useless. But don't worry, I'm sure you would survive. What a lovely photo on your desk, Doctor. Your family? Mother, perhaps.
Put that down. obsession with Batman?
Hardly an obsession, Miss Young. I simply feel an obligation to expose him.
You know who he is?
More important, I know what he is.
What do you mean?
It's obvious. The mask, the weapons, the scare tactics. He's a criminal. No different than Joker, Two-Face, or myself.
Most people consider him a hero.
Most people are idiots. They can't see Batman for the villain he is. Riddle me this. How did he get his car and his gadgets?
I don't...
With money stolen from the criminals he defeats. Why does Gordon turn a blind eye to his antics? Batman bribes him. The answers are right in front of your stupid, gawking face.
Edward, please, calm down.
Wake up, Gotham! No sane, law-abiding man does those things. No one's that selfless. Batman is as vile as they come.
Security! Security! This is my final interview with Edward. I have gone as far as I can. I can no longer tolerate his mood swings and tantrums. I have more important work to be getting on with. He will be transferred to Dr. Whistler's care as of next week.
Good morning, Doctor. How are you today?
Fine, thank you, Edward. You're in a good mood.
I'm always in rare spirits when I'm about to be released.
Edward, you know you don't come up for parole for another 3 years.
First thing I'll do is have dinner at that Italian place on 19th Street.
Seriously, Edward.
I only hope Joker hasn't completely trashed the city. Oh well, I'm sure I'll find out soon enough.
Wait, have you been in contact with the Joker? He escaped Arkham weeks ago.
And yet, one hears things.
What things? What have you heard?
Oh, something about a surprise party for Batman. I forget the rest. You know Joker. Yak, yak, yak.
Edward, if you know anything, you've got to tell me. Lives could be at stake. What did Joker say?
You forget, Doctor. I'm the one who asks the riddles.
Vole, vážně sviněr. Tak jo, bývalá reportérka. Ak sa nemýlim, alebo bioložka. To se strašně splýva. No. Tak jo. A hned se mi vypadalo, že to bude musí být dvojdielne. No nič.
Patient interview. Pamela Lillian Isley, November 12th, 11:33 a.m. Good morning, Pamela. How are you today?
Fine. Today is a special day.
What do you mean?
This is the anniversary of my new life. When I found my true self, my destiny.
Are you referring to the event with Dr. Woodrow?
Yes. What else? Of course, at the time, I thought Jason had poisoned me. But in retrospect, he did me a huge favor.
And why do you believe what he did has helped you?
He showed me the bigger world. A world I should protect. Of course, my first offer was rejected.
Offer? You tried to kill everyone in Gotham.
Well, sometimes you need to prune back hard in order to make something flourish.
Patient interview. Pamela Lillian Isley, November 14th, 10:21 a.m. Hello, Pamela. Today I'd like to go back to something you said in our last conversation.
Ask me anything you like.
You said your first offer to help Gotham was rejected. How can you possibly believe that?
Well, what do you mean?
You released thousands of poisonous spores into Gotham, killed hundreds of people. How does that help anybody?
I'm not interested in bodies, Doctor. Horrible fleshy sacks walking around destroying my poor babies with their greed and arrogance.
But aren't you one of those fleshy sacks? Were a doctor too. How can you turn your back on us?
Quite easily if it happens. But not you, Stephen. You're different. I feel we have a connection.
I don't know, Mom.
You do?
Of course.
Pamela, I got you what you asked for. Do you like it?
Oh, yes, Stephen. I love it. Such a beautiful flower. Do you mind if I keep it?
Oh, no, Pamela. I can't leave it. It's against all the rules. I'll just bring it and show it to you when I visit.
But it's me, Stephen. I get so lonely on my own. You wouldn't want me to be lonely, would you?
No, of course not. Keep it. Just don't let anyone see. Really. No one.
You can trust me, Stephen. Thank you. Now give me a kiss.
I can't. People will see.
No one's watching. What's wrong with you? Don't you love me? Call me Ivy.
Of course I love you.
Where is Dr. Kellerman?
How should I know, Warden? It does seem careless of you to have lost him.
I have no time for your games, Miss Isley. Tell me where you have him. We have security footage of you and him leaving your cell last night.
So,
Do I need to spell it out? We know you hypnotized him, or whatever it is you do. We know he took you somewhere, but conveniently, security cameras across the island were mysteriously covered by leaves and flowers at 3 a.m. Now tell me what he is.
I'm not saying a word unless you do exactly what I tell you to do.
We found him, no thanks to you. The poor man could have died.
So,
He has a wife, a child.
as do the plants he travels underfoot. The spores he breathes in and destroys have children. Why does he deserve anything more than them? You people ignore what is happening in front of your eyes.
I refuse to put the welfare of plants before the welfare of people.
And that is why you will lose. There's more happening than you know, Warden. It's all connected.
O. No dobre, Mr. Freeze. A je taká klasika. Až furt Riddlerovi, no ale ešte pred Ivy. Tiež furt ako. 6 stop. No, bez obleku, ale s oblekom aspoň dobrých 7. To sa typy sa týči na betónu jak toto. Selena Kyle. Ty Riddler doslova prekonala táto Catwoman, ty vole. Jo, občas spolupracuje s Batmanom, tiež mohli pridať. Ešte koľko ostáva? Páne bože, ešte celá ďalšia strana, darí ti. Tak, no, budeme to musieť na toto, lebo ešte sú tu 2 títo plus toto. Tak jo, ja pracovala v Argamu ako psychiatrička. No, i to znáte. Jo. Paradise. Preka bola v seriáli, ne? Batman bola aj sérii, ne? Série bola v 90. rokoch, sa mi zdá. Či to boli iba komiksy?
Harleen Quinzel?
Call me Harley. Everyone does.
I'm surprised you want to intern here at Arkham.
I've always had a thing for extreme personalities. You can't deny there's an element of glamour to these super criminals.
I'll warn you right now. These are hardcore psychotics. Most would rather kill you than speak to you.
I'm sure I'll be fine, Doctor.
They'll eat you for breakfast. I mean it. 1 or 2 of them will enjoy it too. Be careful.
Patient interview number 1.
So I'm your first, am I, Toots? You know what they say, you never forget your first time. I'll try to make it memorable for you.
Oh, you already have. Tell me, why do you do the things you do?
Why do you think I do it?
Fame? Notoriety? A desire to stand out from the crowd? A wicked sense of humor?
You're good. How did you figure me out, Doc? I've had doctors poking around in here for years, and no one was as astute, and if you don't mind my saying, beautiful as you.
Really? Ah, you're my office?
Simple, really. I put them there. Why? You don't like flowers?
I think the guards would be interested to know you've been out of your cell.
Oh, if you really were going to tell, you already would have.
How do you know I haven't already?
You know, sweet, I like you. I really do. Even your name. Rework it a bit and we get...
Harley Quinn, like the clown. I know, I've heard it before.
It's a name that puts a smile on my face. It makes me think there's someone here I can relate to. Someone who might like to hear my secrets.
Really? Go on.
Not here, my dear. Too many ears and eyes. Come back tonight. I'll be ready for you. He's crazy, you know.
Who? Batman?
No, Santa Claus. Of course, Batman. Always Batman. I've seen it in his eyes. Screaming mad stalkers. And dishonest. Hiding his face behind a fright mask. Well, no masks for me. I have nothing to hide. I laugh at the cruel absurdity of the world. But Batman, he's got them all fooled. He's made them think he can make a difference, that he can actually make things better. And the joke of it is, they all believe it.
The police?
The police, the media, the frickin' junior rangers. Every last sack of walking meat in this urban cesspool. Listen, sweets, Batman knows we're all on the same funhouse slide into madness. Why won't he admit it? He's up there in his belfry laughing at us. And the real gag is the miserable liar is allowed to run free while I'm in here.
That's really incisive.
Then you understand, don't you? You know why I do what I have to do. You know Gotham's only real savior is me.
I got what you wanted.
You did? I mean, good. How did you smuggle it in? Actually, I don't want to know. So are you ready to stop that evil, murdering bat once and for all?
Of course I am. He needs to pay for what he's done to you.
Give it here then, quickly. Come on, Doc. We've got ourselves a bat to kill.
Doc's outputting. Say hello to your new and improved Harley Quinn.
Okay. Všimnuták toto bol fakt. Cobblepot. Bože chudák, bol taký trpaslík. Aha, takže nie v Batman, ale že v Detective Comics. Chesterfield. OK. V jednom komiksu viem, že vlastne spolupracovali. Ako bolo to hlavne za to vlastne, lebo on dával zbroj ostatným kriminálnikom, však v takej miere, aby ho nikdy nemohli vyhmátnuť, chápete, no. Bol taký sprostý ako ostatný. Áno, je to kriminálnik, ale tak no, chápete. Dorejti. Len 350? 300 už 100... Oši, ja sa budem, že mám zrovnateľnú váhu s týmto týpkom, keď je na Venomu. Ne! Tohle je špatný. Lúko, kúkni na to.
Nemôžem, absolútne nemôžem.
Volá ma 350, vole, ja mám zrovnateľnú s ním, kurňa. To je špatný. To je veľmi špatný. Jo, to niekto promluvil Batmana. Kurňa. Dobrá, teď toto budeme sieť. Budeme si stopnout nahrávání, momentíček.